The Riley curse, because you know she got that breakout thing on her face going. You know, she doesn't like this or anything, so you might want to warn her about that.
I don't think Riley put a curse on Beth. He put the curse on me and Robin.
I don't know. He kind of goes after the family, too.
Oh. Yeah, it wasn't clear. Riley wasn't real clear. So it turns out Tim had to fire Riley from his show, the Riley Martin Show.
Is it a real firing? Is it for good?
Well, yeah, in the sense that,
you know, I mean, couldn't we have gone to a suspension?
Well, here's the problem with Riley. So Tim found out that Riley was selling his own commercials during the show.
And I want to hear those commercials. Who was the guy?
I don't know.
Commercials
I
from
think he
Riley.
was just being a little bit rebellious because...
Wait, hold it. Let me tell you why that's wrong.
Yeah.
From a business standpoint, you're not allowed to do that. You have to log all commercials. You understand? It's a legal thing.
Right.
It's not a question of, like, Tim doesn't like Riley.
And the company has no idea what Riley is selling.
Right. So... yeah, another thing is if Riley does a commercial, and let's say it's for a product that's less than reputable, and you go out and buy it, the station's responsible. In other words, there's like 20 million legal problems with it. So Tim, most guys would just get fired for doing that. I mean,
like Shrink the Ring?
Right. So a lot of Shrink the Ring's a very
reputable product.
Very reputable. You know what? My ass doesn't smell.
Oh, I started putting dryer sheets like ass napkin up my ass. Now my farts smell like beautiful.
So anyway, the whole deal is that, so Tim, I thought in a really nice way, went to Riley and said, Riley, I guess you don't know all the rules of radio. Let me explain to you that you can't start selling your own commercials. And he was like, listen, motherfucker, you don't pay me enough, and I need to eat and get the roof over my head.
Rent.
And Tim was like, well, that's not our problem. You can't do this. Do you understand? Yeah, I understand. Okay, can I trust you that you won't do this? Yeah, trust. So the next week, Riley comes in, he starts doing the commercial again.
I know, and he said before, Tim told me not to do this, but I'm doing it anyway.
Right. Where is that commercial? I want to play it.
Yeah, I got to know.
Yeah, I thought he was just trying to be cute.
So,
doing business.
No, and you know what? So I even went to, I feel bad that Riley's gone. I mean,
I'm going to miss him.
Well, I said to Tim, is there a way, I said, what if Riley went into therapy on Meet the Shrink?
Uh-huh.
Like if he went on the radio, talked to a qualified therapist, and then the therapist gets through to him and Riley understands that it's a matter of trust and honesty and that legally he can't do this. What if he could be rehabilitated on Meet the Shrink? And so Tim went to the attorneys.
Oh.
And they agreed that they would allow him on Meet the Shrink, and if he could come to some sort of understanding, because he refuses to admit that he did anything wrong.
Right, yeah.
He's like, you fuckers, you're so cheap.
He says you were looking for a way to fire him.
Right. I mean, that's a good way.
That's the best.
Trevor's trying to snooker a jig.
So if I ever get to speak to Riley again, I'm going to say to him, are you willing to go on Meet the Shrink? And if the Shrink gives you a clean bill of health,
forget
you can come back.
Why can't he do like a Sal apology?
Because it won't be sincere.
No. Yeah, he doesn't. You see, the problem is he doesn't. I think a Shrink maybe could get him to understand that he did something wrong.
This is Riley Martin for Juan's Pot Delivery Service.
You know Juan.
Juan will get it to you within a half an hour, or you get a free lid.
Now do you understand why Riley just can't be on the radio doing that stuff?
But I don't know how he does it, because doesn't he have a producer standing there with him?
Yeah, but
how does he manage
the
it?
first time the producer didn't know it wasn't a paid spot, I guess. And then the second time when the producer did know, he hit the dump button. He didn't allow it on.
Sounds like the producer's slacking.
And then they pulled Riley off the air. First of all, how does the producer even stay awake to listen to Riley during that show of his?
I think you have to be an animal trainer.
I heard Riley does his show lying on his couch with a wet rag over his face.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we've gone out of our way to make it easy for Riley. We let him do it out of his house. He doesn't have to come into Manhattan.
Well, that was the first problem. He's out of control. He's in his own environment.
Yeah, and he gets paid like $200. I mean, which is $200 more than he's ever gotten.
Right. And the station has to hire people and pay them to go out to Riley's house.
Can I audition for the show, Howard?
No. There's only one Riley.
What do you think of that technology, Howard? Because everybody seems like Spider Harrison was telling me he does both of his shows.
I think it's the end of radio.
From his home. So you would totally never consider that.
Absolutely not. You know, there's a lot of guys now who do the show out of the house. I think like Rush Limbaugh does it out of his house. Jay Thomas does it out of his house.
Jay Thomas, the whole show is in different places.
Yeah, like Jay's in one location in wherever he lives in L.A., and then there's like his co-host, I think, is in some other location. Then there's a third person in another location.
Julie is here.
Yeah. And Jay was even saying to me, well, I don't understand why you don't work that way. It's so great. You don't have to leave
why do
the
you
house.
have to be with people?
I'm telling you, as a guy who's done radio all these years, and call me old school, you got to get up, you got to come in, you got to look at everyone in the face. It really helps when I can look over at people and say, okay, calm down here, come on in here, talk to people eye to eye, see my guests.
Well, I was saying, Jay is so wonderful on this show, but he's here.
I wouldn't have Jay on if he was on a microphone somewhere. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Riley.
What?
Oh my God.
Lower your radio.
Turn down the radio.
Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right. Now, I'm going to try and talk to you. If you start filibustering, I can't keep you on the line.
Howard?
Now, I know you hate me, but I really want to see you back here.
I've always loved you.
No, you said horrible things to Robin
You
yesterday.
cursed me.
You put a curse on her. You put a curse on her.
The only reason I said it is because I loved her.
Yeah, but Riley.
I expect more of her. You people would not have the world to get the information that may be the saving of humankind because I tried to pay the rent.
Who is this curse? Who is the curse on? Me and Robin, right?
Son, I cannot take it off you for 48 more hours.
Yeah, and what about...
It's me, you, and I think Tim.
Tim, yeah.
Tim and his prudency, because I asked him, he said, I'll help you, Riley. And I said, well, they're going on vacation for like 3 weeks and shit.
Yeah, we heard all that.
Yeah, Riley, we're not talking about that.
He did nothing.
Is the curse on Beth as well?
And I'm telling him, hey, man, I live in New Jersey. $400 a week is not keeping me afloat.
400? I thought it was 200.
Yeah,
Where did he get all that?
400.
Tim, reduce his salary.
You're rolling in it.
In your hands.
Is the curse...
It would be 200. If it was in this little ancient mama-ass bitch's hand.
The one you love?
It would be less than that.
Is the
You
curse...
understand? All I'm saying is, you people don't realize what you've done. You think talking about dumping loads on each other, vulgarity is the only thing in existence whatsoever when I am trying to give you information that may save your wretched life.
So you're filibustering.
You're not listening.
You don't listen to anybody. This is why you got fired. This is why you got fired. You don't listen.
Right. I'm fired.
Yeah. You're fired.
I am gone. I will not be forgotten.
Sure you will. 2 weeks from now you'll be forgotten.
You think because you are the golden Jew and she is the gilded negress that I'm gone forever?
But where are you? Who's going to give you a job on the radio?
And, okay.
You
are saying...
I'm the only one.
No. You are saying...
I'm the only guy who's crazy enough to work with you.
Look.
You're a bigger pain in the ass than anyone on this channel.
Even as I speak.
Bub is easy. Pharrell is easy. You're a fucking pain in the ass.
Al-Qaeda is building a dirty bomb to drop on Tel Aviv because of the dirtness within your heart.
Who will hire you? Fox Business Channel?
Yeah, he's going to be Imus's new sidekick.
Yeah. Who's going to hire you? Fox Business Channel?
All you need to do
is
be a decent human being.
Riley,
which you are not.
Would you listen for a moment?
And Artie is now in with you because he's a fat fuck.
He's cursed too?
Trying to gain
I thought you liked him.
What happened?
with you dirty motherfucker.
What, I mean, now can I get my $40 back for the symbol? I'm the only guy who paid for the fucking thing.
Send it back to me, Artie.
No, but that's ridiculous, Riley. I want to get on the mothership. But what the fuck?
Back to me. No, you don't believe, and they don't.
He paid.
They don't believe.
He paid.
They think that we are super Jews.
If I can't get on that fucking mothership, dude, there's going to be some trouble at the door.
It's going to be legal trouble.
Yeah.
No, fine. But what I'm saying is...
You said if he bought the symbol...
I'll give you people all the love.
You said if he bought the symbol... You said if Artie bought a symbol, he could get on the mothership, and now you're claiming that Artie can't.
Rescind it unless
Fraud.
He gives it up.
You can't rescind it, so you're fine, Artie.
Oh, good. All right, good.
And what is that? You're blowing up Tel Aviv is what you said? Did he just say he was going to blow up?
No. He said there's a dirty bomb being assembled to blow up Tel Aviv.
So isn't he implying he's blowing up Tel Aviv?
No, he's implying that he has inside information.
You have it. You know of it.
I am trying to prevent a lot of things that you know not of. I'm trying to give you love, and then you're gonna fuck me by saying let's cut him off and all of this.
All right. Well, anyway, here, listen to this. You
Do
did.
I have a job or do I not?
Oh, quiet
As of now,
down.
you do not.
Right.
No.
So you're firing me.
I didn't fire you. Tim fired you, and so did Sirius. They fired you before.
No, you are serious.
No, I'm
What's
not.
wrong with
Believe me, I'm. By next year, you'll see I'm not. I'm not
Tell
serious.
the world that you fired Riley Martin. And
All right, I fired Riley Martin. If that's what you want.
I love you, you piece of shit fuck.
Is it true that is your wife still with you, or did she leave you?
She's fine,
Is she living with you?
and she loves me.
Is she living with you?
She sleeps with me.
When?
Someone told me she moved 2 apartments away. True or false?
If you had 12 goddamn birds, you'd move too.
You see,
He can't be lived with.
Ever since he lost the radio show,
Therefore,
The wife took a powder?
it's just like,
right?
what?
Does Beth ever give you any pussy without you buying another diamond? You no fucking sons of bitch.
No, let me think about that. When's the last time I got laid without buying Beth a diamond? Probably not.
Yeah, but what man does?
Yeah, what could I buy her? All I'm saying is that.
Why did she move out?
Cutting me off and trying to. I'm trying to save a world, and you are trying to talk about playing with your dick.
No, you're trying to sell free commercial. You're trying to sell commercials on the side to people, and you were told it's illegal.
All he had to do is give me another hour or two.
Dude,
He
first
wouldn't
of all,
do that because he is a fat, friggin' bigot fuck.
He's not fat.
Riley, you're proving to me you don't understand what you did, and this is why I'm calling you.
Well, no, that's not the point.
No, I'm going to tell you the point.
Is that is
All right, forget it. I'm going to.
You know what? He sounded so calm when we first said hello.
I can't. I was trying to work something out with him, but it's impossible.
Riley, can you listen for a moment? We have a proposal.
why?
We have a
You get one of
proposal.
those white boys' dicks out your mouth, you cheap ass bitch.
Riley.
All I'm saying is,
Riley.
if you're going to do me like this, may it come down upon you, your progeny, and your race.
What's your progency, Howard?
I don't know. Anyway, listen, Riley.
That's what's being
here's the
cursed.
thing, and if you can listen, fine. If not, I'll hang up. Now, it occurs to me that what you did wrong was really a serious offense, and then
What bullshit!
and then
I took one advertisement.
right 2.
One.
2.
No, you did it a second week after Tim told you not to do it, and he said he could no longer trust you.
I had been begging the son of a bitch to give me.
I understand that, but you can't do something illegal.
Do that.
You can't do something illegal because you're unhappy with how much money you're making.
Can you believe this?
See, Riley,
it's like
here's
a round table discussion. It never
Riley, I give up. I give up, Riley.
Riley, he wanted to ask you something, so be quiet for a second.
I can't.
It would be in your interest to listen.
He doesn't listen.
Why don't
Oh, God.
put 3 white dicks in your mouth?
I wish you would. I want to see that.
Ain't your mama looking slobbering bitch?
There's 4 white dicks in this room.
You're leaving one out.
Hey, Riley, you could either listen to me or go back to growing pot. If you want to
talk to me, son. Talk to me.
Now you're making sense.
Me.
All right.
We're trying to pay my rent.
All right. Now I'm gonna try. This is the last time I'm trying.
Don't mention the thing, okay?
Just
go to it.
All right.
And what are you talking about my wife for?
One of the guys came to me. I was concerned about you, that someone told me your wife wasn't living in the apartment with you. And I got concerned.
And so you are going to put my wife in
No, I have nothing to
inspire me?
Listen to me. I just asked you how you were doing personally, and is your wife living with you?
Howard.
If it's none of my business, just say it's none of my business.
No. You are a wretched piece of dog shit.
I don't know why we're talking to him.
Wretched, backstabbing, Jew-baiting piece of shit.
Well, then what's the point of me trying to tell him what I was going to tell him?
I don't know. I mean, every time we try to do something with him.
You're going to take my job.
He wants to talk to you about maybe getting it back.
I had a plan, but it's clear to me that it's not workable.
No, you had no plan.
Yeah,
Yes,
I did.
you did.
Yes, I did. Yes, I do.
Called with the best of intentions, even under a curse.
Well, if you wanted to get rid of me, you should have done it honestly.
That is about as honest as you can do it.
But nobody wanted to get rid of you, Riley.
We wanted to have you on the channel. You don't listen to direction, and that's my point. You don't listen to anybody.
So
you don't listen.
You wouldn't give me an extra hour.
Forget the extra hour. You're not getting an extra hour. Period.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right. All you're getting is what you had.
I gotta listen to your bullshit.
All right, well, then forget it.
You don't have to listen to anything.
All right, Riley, I give up.
We were trying to talk to you, but it's impossible.
I had a thought.
No, you have been and always will be a piece of dog shit, all of you.
All right, well, let's leave it at that then.
All right, Riley, you're passing up another opportunity.
What you have done to me is going to cost you, and that black bitch, may your house burn. And your boat sink.
Your boat sink.
That's terrible.
That's
Riley,
a horrible thing to say, Riley.
And may the next white boy you get give you AIDS.
Oh. Wow. White people don't get
what
AIDS.
I was
That's
trying,
right. What is he talking about?
if you had bothered to listen, I'm taking the offer off the table, but I had a way for you to possibly get back on the air, but it's clear.
Well, stated.
It's not going to work. I'm giving up
I don't
now.
think he can listen to anyone.
No, you got to try.
No, so then you will be solely responsible for the destruction of this world.
Well, Riley, you just want to be put back on the air instead of listening to how you might get yourself back on the air.
No, darling, you think you are immutable, but I guarantee you that what I'm trying to do is help you and save you and love you.
All right.
But no.
And we're trying to help you, save you, and love you.
Wow, I'm so cute and everything, and I gets me some white dick. So therefore, eyes is the bee's knees.
Eyes is the bee's knees?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is, do not be the purveyor.
All you do is talk and you don't listen, so
listen.
it's impossible to manage you.
Everything I've ever said has come true.
Well, anyway, it's impossible to manage you. It's impossible to talk to you, so I give up. I had a plan. I'd gone.
$400 is going to hurt you.
I went to bat for you yesterday, but you don't want to hear about it, so forget it.
More than that, to the children you fuck, you punk son of a bitch.
I went to bat for you yesterday, but you're not interested, so well, I guess that's the end.
You are, Howard.
Yeah.
You are.
What have you ever said that became true, by the way? I don't think there's one thing.
Oh, no, you're not going to hold him to that.
Cassini found it in 2004.
I got to go. I'll call you later when you can listen.
Well, it's like this.
What time of the day are you at the best listening?
Am I fired?
What time of day is best to call you when you can listen instead of talk? When do you get worn out?
From 4 a.m. to 4:05 a.m.
Am I fired?
All right, I'll say this one last time, and if you can listen, and we can get me to get through to you, then I'll talk to you. Here I go. I'll try one last time. So yesterday I went to Tim and I said, gee, what's with this Riley thing? It's too bad. He said, well, I can't get him to listen. He will not follow instruction. I said, all right, I got a plan. What if I put Riley in with a shrink who can make him understand what he did wrong, who could get through to him, and then he can, you know, come back to work and listen. Maybe the shrink can get through to him. So we have a show called Meet the Shrink. You go on it, talk to the shrink. If the shrink gives you a clean bill of health and says Riley understands what he did wrong and he can follow instruction now, I think there's an opportunity to get you back on the air.
All right, when you want to do it.
All right. Now you're listening. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Fine.
Tim, when can Riley go on Meet the Shrink? And who is the shrink?
I don't know. Who is there a shrink available?
We better find a very liberal shrink.
It's Professor Irwin Corey.
Yeah. Tim, you were there?
Tim, you fat motherfucker.
Bigot.
Bigot.
Tim, you fat piece of shit.
Tim, you fat Jew-hating, nigger-hating.
Race beta.
Race beta.
I don't know if Tim's here, Howard.
Oh.
All right, Riley.
He's coming in.
All right, here he comes. I got Tim. Hold on.
There's a Riley Martin for Mel's Crystal Meth Clinic.
Fuck you, Tim.
Now, Tim, am I saying the right thing here? That if
Yes.
he goes on Meet the Shrink and the shrink says that she got through to him and that he understands what he did wrong, he can get his show back?
That's correct.
All right. Now, when do you want to do this, Riley S.?
No, not you, Riley. We're asking Tim.
Tim, when can Riley do this?
When are you available, Riley?
When is he? He's always
What's he
available.
doing? He's available right
I
now.
have demands.
Tim,
Yes, sir.
I've always tried to love you. It was very
He's had
difficult.
trouble.
Join the
I
club.
know it's difficult.
So, when do you want to do it, Tim?
Let me. Let's try it for next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
Okay, lock it down.
All right.
I tell you this,
Good.
Tim.
Now you're making progress, Riley. Get in there with the shrink.
I tell you this, Tim. I want to get my check on schedule, man, and I do not wish for you to be so hateful. I am going to take the curse off of you all.
Thank you.
Cannot do it for the next 48 hours.
Why?
So maybe we'll all be gone and all opportunity will be gone.
Yeah, if anything happens to us because of your curse, you're fucked because
Offers
we're
off
the only
the
one
table.
hiring you.
Give me 48 hours. I am going to rescind it. Nonetheless, as best I can, because I was very angry. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Could you put a rush order on that, please?
Yeah, we need the curse off us.
Riley, should I cancel my helicopter ride this afternoon?
Yeah, I wouldn't be going up in college.
All right, Riley, this is good. Now, this is progress.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
You're not out of...
As hard as it is for me to admit, I need you as much as you need me.
then you're fucked.
We have a world to save. And I will not harm or hurt you. I love you, but
That's some kind of love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riley, listen to me. Riley, just listen to me. Listen to me. Stop talking for a minute.
Phil.
You got to get in there with the shrink and listen and understand what you did wrong and then come to a conclusion.
Yeah, I tried to pay rent.
All right, wait a minute. Just talk this over with the shrink.
Yeah, you don't talk to
Because
us,
you're
talk to the
not
shrink.
Yeah,
Getting it
right.
clear.
You still have to make sense to the shrink. You got to pass the shrink's test.
Can I get your word that you will help me with a few extra hours?
No, you cannot get my word.
You can't handle the 1 hour that you have.
Maybe it
that
should be a
right?
half-hour show.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think we should reduce
15
your
minutes.
hours. Yeah, a 10-minute show.
$10.
Riley, don't start negotiating hours.
To do that.
Prove you can do that 1 hour.
Prove you can do anything.
We're interested in hiring you for an hour.
So I cannot do an hour?
Yes. If
Well,
you pass the shrink's test, you've got to listen to the shrink and make sure the shrink thinks you're sane enough to come back and do the show.
What you are doing to me, son,
Yes.
will reverberate through the history of your time, your family, your progeny, and everything.
Ah, here we go.
Are you
Back to
back to
threatening.
cursing us again?
All I'm saying
Is the curse back on?
you are trying to reduce me to a beetle bug or something.
I give up. I give up. If you want to do you want to do the shrink thing or not?
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
All right.
All right. We'll see. We're going to give
Next
you.
week.
Tim is going to call you and try and set it up for next week. Okay.
Let's do it, kid.
All right. Later. I got to go. I got to go.
If you ever do this again,
If we ever do, you threatening us?
No, if you ever do this again, you're fired. If you do this again.
well, no.
He is fired until he can redeem himself.
Right, by the way, you're still fired.
had any compassion,
You're still fired.
any decency about yourselves, you would not do a human being this way.
You are still fired. You better get in that shrink.
There's a lot that the shrink needs to talk to you about.
You got to get in there and really listen to that shrink.
If I'm not producing for you, son, then don't give me the job.
I told you, you can't do stuff that's illegal. You've got to be on the up and up, and you've got to go.
You could have, Robin could have given me what
Here
you
we
gave
go.
the white boy.
I don't think the shrink's going to be able to get through to him.
I
but
think there's a good chance the shrink is going to walk out crazy.
yeah. What shrink are you going to even get? What shrink can work with him?
We'll find one.
All right.
Then I can pay my rent.
All right, thank you.
Talk to the shrink.
Talk to the shrink, Riley.
All right, take care.
All right, Riley, I'll talk to you later on today.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Tim excited about that.
You know, I don't hold out much hope for the shrink ever getting through to him. The guy doesn't fucking listen to a thing.
But
You
he'll
know.
filibuster for the whole hour.
Yeah.
And just
Right.
And blow it off.
Dr. Juberg, what would you know about bare knuckle fighting in the ring?
All I know is, I don't think this guy. I mean, I'm giving him a shot to try and figure out what he did wrong to lose his job, but I don't hold out much hope. But I think the shrink thing is a good attempt to try to
Well,
get him
it's
back.
the only option you have to try to get him.
we all
back
tried.
on the air.
Everybody's tried.
I know. I have a feeling, and I don't want to ruin this, but
Are you cursing him now?
I have a feeling the shrink's going to end up cursed.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I think. I think that's
Right,
what the
the
outcome
curse will
is.
just spread.
We're, of course, this might be a stupid question, but of course, this shrink thing is on the air, right?
Yes.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
shrink is a show.
For no other reason.
Excuse me, I lost my senses for a second.
Tim, what are the chances that Riley's going to get his show back?
It's up to him. Slim and none, if it were up to me.
So what exactly has to happen? He's going to go on Meet the Shrink?
We're going to have him go on Meet the Shrink. He's going to go through a series of questions, and we'll see just whether he understands whether what he did was right or wrong. And if he gets it and we feel that he really understands it, then we might give him another chance.
So does that guarantee that he's going to get another show if he passes?
Nothing's guaranteed, but we'll see where it goes. We'll give him a chance. We'll give him a chance.
Then up until this time, you can't convince him that for what he did was wrong. Howard can't.
I don't know if he really understands it. That's why I gave him a second chance and I talked to him because I wanted to know, and because first of all, he's not a radio guy, and I thought, well, I'll explain it to him and see if he gets it, and he heard what I said, and he acknowledged what I said, and he goes on the air and he does it again. So to me, he's just